Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth Level 4 for another episode of Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. The last episode, the whole base was attacked and our good friend Shalua, is that her name? I remember her because she's our good friend. I think she died.
I'm so ashamed.
And Reeve is ashamed.
I am supposed to be a hero of the Genova War. But look at me.
Don't take all the blame. Reeve.
Huh?
You're not thinking of giving up, are you?
Yeah, that's for squares.
I used to be nothing but a stone in the river of time. But 3 years ago, it was you and the others who taught me I had to move ahead.
Vincent.
Assuming you did all the side quests. Okay, she's in a tank.
They say she won't wake up. She suffered too much trauma to her head. Unless there's some kind of a miracle, she's not... Vincent! You were there? Why couldn't you save her?
Excuse me, there was an invincible demon.
No. I didn't mean to... She was a fool.
Punch her in the face. Yeah.
You have no right to call her that! You don't know! You don't know what... Why? Why would she do something so...
Before, when I asked Shalua what she was searching for, she answered her reason to live. It was you, Shulk. You were her reason to live.
So? I don't understand how someone could give her own life for that of another. Do you understand, Vincent Valentine?
I can't answer for your sister. But
But?
when a person has someone they care about that much, giving their life is sometimes the least they can do. And maybe that's what makes us human.
Someone they care about.
Although, it seems like there are a lot of people around me who don't need a reason to risk their lives for that of another.
And are you...
Another flashback.
Vincent. Vincent. fall asleep here, and you might catch a cold. Why are you so surprised? Is my face that hideous?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
And how are you supposed to be my bodyguard if you're up here sleeping?
The warm breeze. I was only going to rest my eyes for a minute.
Well, I have to admit, the breeze is quite comfortable.
Is this still Nibelheim?
However, I think you're in my seat.
Huh?
Care to join me?
That's sweet.
I'm sorry. Why are her data fragments responding?
Vincent, I agree with you. This is not the time for us to give up. But I need to know something. Those data files you recovered from Shinra Manor. Are you sure there were not any more?
There was one more,
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I see.
What's wrong?
Well, the Omega report. The file was incomplete. To make any sense out of it, we are going to require the other half.
Oh, okay.
If possible, I wanted to know more about our foe before we launched the
I was
attack
gonna say,
on
did I
Midgar.
screw that up? No.
Are you speaking of Dr. Lucrezia Crescent's findings?
Yes, but how did you...
A large quantity of her mnemonic data fragments has been uploaded into my neural network. It was my prime directive to use this data to locate and retrieve the proto-materia. However, not only was the data incomplete, but part of her consciousness began interfering with my own thought processes. It was believed that the missing fragments may have been the reason for this. I can attempt to upload the WRO's files on the Omega report. By combining it with the data I possess, you may obtain a clearer picture of what you will be up against. And perhaps I can regain control of my mind.
That would be nice.
Vincent, freeze! You better get out here!
What is it this time?
Sid! Hey! Over here!
Yo! There's a whole fleet of them!
Wow!
Ha! What the hell are we waiting for? It's time to get up and go! Come on, get on board! Yeah.
Sid, I'm going to respectfully ask you to never talk again. Sid has to have more of a gruff sound to him. Come on, game. Anyway, the Shera. That's a good name for your ship. So you see the saving icon there? It is 10 minutes into my recording, and this is the point where it saves from the last one.
Network terminals
Wide
online.
area scan shows
Gamma link operational.
So you have to go through 10 minutes of cutscenes in order for the previous chapter to save at this point. Which is so dumb.
Need oil on the L3 axle.
Green. G9 friction levels up to .024.
Operating the lower valve.
Main propeller at 80%.
How do I know this? Because I had to reset in order to get those last two memory things
Monitoring
the last
signal
episode.
AJ-109. All blocks clear.
Main engine output normal.
Now switching over to auto
Secondary engine
sensors.
functionality check.
You look better in the cutscene, buddy.
Hey, Vincent! Long time! Captain! Oh, sorry about that. As much as I'd like to sit down and reminisce about old times, you'll have to take a rain check. Why don't you have a look around my bird until the meeting?
Yeah, I feel like he deserves a deeper, gruffer voice. But it doesn't matter, because we're on the airship! Yay! So this chapter has no memory cores, memory capsules, so we're good.
You've heard of the Chocobo farm in the grasslands, haven't you? They've got the biggest stables around.
You know what Sid has to tell us?
I keep my new river Chocobo there. He was born just a few weeks ago.
Of course you named him Boko.
I named him
I
Boko.
name all my chocobos Boko.
Boko, a noble name for a noble steed.
Is that a direct quote from Final Fantasy V?
Can't wait until this battle's over, and I can go ride him
I don't
off into the
remember.
sunset.
Anyway, I really need him to say the final showdown with Shin. I mean, look at this. Is this not the same
Midgar.
thing?
After Meteorfall, the once bustling metropolis was reduced to rubble. There have been attempts to rebuild, but deadly Mako radiation leaking from the damaged reactors still contaminates most of the area. Now it's just a home for vagrants, and the soldiers forgotten there after the calamity. Most of us turned our eyes away from the problem, but someday we'll be forced to face it.
Deepground soldiers, a ruthless band of killing machines determined to revive Omega and bring this world to her end. And at the top stand its VIX, a small group of elite warriors more powerful than the rest combined.
I like all these people.
Rosa the Crimson, Azul the Cerulean, Nero the
I
Sable,
like all these people whose, like, their whole point is just exposition.
and the mysterious
There's only 3 of them?
enigmatic leader, Vice the Immaculate. It is believed that confrontations with these 4 will be unavoidable,
Well, I hope so. We only have, like,
but their
3
defeat is
chapters
necessary
left.
for our mission's
4 chapters
success.
left.
However, I'm not worried. I know that you and the others will not let us or the planet down.
Thanks, person.
Mr. Valentine, it's me. Don't you remember? I was one of the Highwind crew.
Oh, you were the guy.
That bird was a beauty. But
Are
this
you the
ship's
one that,
just
like, kept
as
getting
sweet.
upgraded
And
ranks?
you won't believe this, but she runs on some mysterious ancient power.
Of course she does.
But you don't have to worry. You'll be safe in my hands. Wait a minute. Where did this button come from? Oh no, you didn't hear anything. Approaching destination.
Hey, buddy.
Sir, I've been spending time analyzing the data retrieved from the files of former Weapons Development Administrator Scarlet. Deepground. It used to be a medical facility for injured soldier troops. Military personnel would be sent there for care and rehabilitation. However, over time, it evolved into a laboratory for madmen content on ignoring all laws of man and nature.
That sounds like Hojo.
And supposedly, this evolution took place because of the existence of one rogue soldier.
Zack Fair.
A man known only as G.
Oh no!
However, that's all we were able to retrieve.
Oh no! Buddy! What the heck does Genesis have to do with all this?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes. screen with Vincent taking
I've
up
been a
most of
crew
it.
member for almost 3 years now. You'd think after a few hundred flights, I get tired of the view. But you know, when I realized that this may be my last time up here, my last chance to take a glimpse of the land I call home, I just wanted to get one last look.
It's a cheery bunch. I mean, it is cool out there. Yeah, let's talk to Sid. Can I fly?
As much as I'd like to sit down and reminisce about old times, you'll have to take a rain check. Why don't you...
Okay. You just say the same thing. Talk to everyone else. Like the thing here. High wind. Lady luck. As long as you don't have to fight Evray. Hey buddy. Oh right, she gets airsick.
Man, I hate airships. I knew I shouldn't have had eggs for breakfast. Sorry, Vince. I don't feel like talking much.
Poor kid.
Sir!
Hey. That leads down. Let's just take a look at this floor first. Hey buddy, I wonder where the Albed Sykes are.
Part in the calm operation. But I wasn't able to save a single person. That's why this time maybe I'll be able to do something worthwhile. I'm not gonna let Deepground have its way anymore.
Yeah, you tell them. Hey, Reeve.
Thanks to Shulk's half of the data, I've been able to make more sense of the report. But I still require more time to piece together the fragments. I will give you all a detailed briefing at the meeting.
Okay.
That Dr. Rui? She done gone sacrificed everything she had to find that there little sister of hers. But now I just don't want to see nothing like that happen to nobody ever again. And that's why I packed up and joined the WRO.
Alright, that's fair. Ooh, Mega and X potions. Hello. I really wish the music wasn't so overpowering.
Sir, did you notice the ceiling? It changes over time. Aren't you amazed at all the things technology can do? It's like magic. If only I could design something this remarkable.
That's neat. What else we got here?
You know that little girl? She's locked herself up in the sick bay since we boarded.
The sick bay? Probably. Let's go downstairs first.
When I was those men and women in Deepground, they're nothing like the guys in the poster I had on my bedroom wall. But you know, I wonder if they wanted to be in Soldier, just like me.
Soldier's overrated, kid.
Hey, I'm not going soft or anything. I'm ready for action.
Sir!
Okay. It's a big ship. The heck?
Sir! I ain't no hero, sir!
Okay.
I ain't got what it takes to save the world. Not like you did, sir.
Okay.
But I'm ready to fight.
Glad to hear it,
And
soldier.
I know that there's somebody out there who needs me to fight for them and their freedoms. And that's why I don't mind taking center stage to the heroes of this story. Heroes like you. I'll do all that I can, and I'll do my best, sir.
You do that. Engine?
While this airship is named after Sid's wife, construction of the vessel wasn't performed by the captain at all.
They got married?
Our team of loyal scientists here at the World Regenesis Organization or those criminals at Shera weren't involved either.
Who made it?
To tell you the truth, the ship is not even from this era. It is a relic from a lost civilization. Most of the machinery in the engine room is boxed up in black casing, so we don't even know what half of it does.
Hopefully it doesn't break.
Oh, no. There's no need to worry. Even though we cannot reproduce the technology, we can still put it to good use. I can almost guarantee there'll be no problems.
Almost.
Almost.
Alright.
Before we get to Midgar, I'll have this baby purring like a kitten. I hope I'm not petting her the wrong way.
I'm enjoying all this flavor text. I'm very happy that they got it all voice acted, like even the inconsequential stuff.
It's not much longer until the Midgar effect. The last time I saw action was back during the liberation of Edge, where my entire squad was wiped out by that bloodthirsty Crimson Soldier. The only reason I survived was because I fled from the area when I saw my companions fall. But not this time. I finally realized that there are some things in this world that are worth dying for.
I mean, I would say it's worth dying for a good cause, but not necessarily dying for,
Mr. Valentine, our troops are conducting their final preparations for the assault. I've been ordered to not let anyone pass. Sir!
What is that voice? Almost sounded like Johnny and Bosch. Yeah, so I would argue that it's there are causes worth dying for, but you don't have to die for a cause, if that makes any sense. Like, if everybody's getting slaughtered and your death will not mean anything, like to that fact, like with Crimson, I don't see why you should have to die. But if your death could mean something, or you think you could prevent other people's deaths, then that's something else.
After the assault begins, the headquarters facilities will no longer be available. And to think, just a few days ago, I was the one who was in there. No, forget I said anything.
What are you working on?
I'm in the process of modifying this equipment so I can perform an SND, a synaptic net dive.
Synaptic net
This is
dive?
just Kingdom Hearts recoded.
My specialty within the VII. While retaining consciousness, I project an image of myself into a virtual reality called a network. I can also use this ability to negotiate with data on the subconscious planes of sentient life forms. However, this often involves a great risk to my own sanity. For Shinra, the success of the SND project was crucial for their next step in... I'm sorry, I seem to have gotten off track. Simply put, I'm creating a personal network terminal within the airship's main control console. What?
Nothing. You just remind me of your sister.
Can't even draw my gun on board.
If you don't mind, I need to complete these modifications before the meeting.
Okay. It's a nice little break from all the action and everything.
All right, our old buddies and the remaining WRO squads will lead the ground assault.
Fancy. Wonder what Red's up to. Is that Baron? It is! I hadn't hoped to see them, but yay!
Time to go. Fan rear.
Gang's all here!
All right!
Yeah!
Cloud attacking Midgar's old hat for Cloud already. He can do this with his eyes closed. I'm excited for the next chapter. Are we gonna get like a results screen, or is it just gonna...
Well, we launch our attack from the air.
Right. So, Reed, you ready?
Yes.
Stupid zoom-ins.
All right, take it away, Shulk.
Very well. Data fragment link. Successful. Commencing synaptic net dive in
Please don't
3,
fight me.
2, 1.
So it's gone from Kingdom Hearts to Ghost in the Shell. Oh, we don't even have Bugenhagen with us.
What the? Are we in?
What?
Just as we return to the planet when our lifelight has faded. The planet returns to the cosmos when her time has come. Anything that has definite shape will one day cease to exist. The same is true for this world. Before she takes her final breath, the pure life streams that flow freely beneath her crust will be brought together into one. By Omega, the ultimate life form. His purpose? To gather all life, sentient and non, and lead it into the sea of stars, where it will embark on a fabulous journey along a road untraveled. However, when Omega has lifted the life from this planet, all that will remain will be an empty shell destined to die silently in the limitless void of space.
Omega doesn't sound evil, he just sounds like a force of nature. But
Omega is
The same type of life form as the weapons we
of course it's a
encountered
weapon.
3 years ago. The planet gave birth to these creatures to protect
We just don't
itself.
want it to
Just
wake up
as
too
the
early.
planet will ultimately give birth to the final weapon, Omega, when the end of the world is imminent. In essence, Omega is an elaborate safety mechanism designed solely to maintain and protect the flow of life. Normally, Omega poses no threat to us. It only manifests when the planet has detected something that may cause her danger.
However, Deepground is attempting to awaken the beast early. Thus, the kidnappings.
You going in there with her? How does that work? Oh, no, you're just being cute. I was gonna say that's a robot.
Good gracious me!
No, you are going in there. How?
By slaughtering thousands of innocent souls, they are creating a pure life stream in order to trick the planet into thinking the end is near.
Yeah! Why, those conniving? I don't know what this Vice character is trying, but he's crazy if he thinks we're gonna let him get away with it!
Right. Omega is being revived
Vice
deep
really
beneath
needs to sit down
Midgar in
and
Mako
drink some
Reactor Zero.
goddamn tea.
To increase the output of Reactor Zero, all the other reactors have been tied into its mainframe. Our objective is to destroy 1 through 8 and slow the reanimation process. Mission details for each squad will be relayed separately.
All right.
Finally get
We've
back to
still
this
got some
job.
time before the big show.
Only been 3
You
years.
got anything needs tending to, do it.
Saving. Does that mean that's the end of the chapter? Maybe. That's gonna end off the episode here, I think. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth Level 4 with Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, this is Chapter 8. So yeah, goodbye everybody. Bye-bye.